Activating a deck is the very first thing I do when I unbox a new deck of oracle cards. This approach really helps you to establish a personal bond with your cards. If you've had your cards for a while, feel free to still join me in this activation because it'll really deepen. And with this activation, I'm going to provide space for you to connect in with the ancient stones and your ancestors as a guide. This is a deep and activating journey where we will connect in with your inner temple, call upon ancient stone elders of the earth, ancient wisdom, and step into an ancient stone circle to receive wisdom and rememberings from your ancestry and your soul. I'm going to lead us in the ancient stones activation now. So set yourself up how you would like for any meditation, just getting really comfortable. And I invite you to have the Ancient Stones Oracle within reach. Also having your workbook or a notebook and pen so you can journal about your experience straight after. Begin by taking a few deep breaths and closing your eyes if they're not already closed. And really letting go now, letting gravity hold you, letting your body become really heavy, slowing down your breath. And in the center of your heart, imagine a beautiful flower. And with your deep, slow breath, invite that flower to open petal by petal, revealing a light in the middle. And this light is your ancient self, your soul, the part of you that is connected to all living things. And it's also the portal by which we will be traveling through for you to arrive at your inner temple. And it'll be through your inner temple that we really embark on this Ancient Stones Oracle activation journey together. And so in a moment, I'm going to count down from 5 to 1, and we will travel through the portal of your heart to your inner temple. As I reach the number 1, you'll find yourself standing in the middle of your inner temple. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking a deep breath in and out, and finding yourself standing in the middle of your inner temple. And just noticing your inner temple. Looking around. Just noticing what your inner temple's made of. What material, just noticing any colors and what it looks like, just observing and appreciating it now. Breathing deeply, really feeling yourself held by this sanctuary of your inner temple, this resting place, this space of guidance and wisdom, healing and grace. Creativity, insight, inspiration. Breathing really deeply, you are now met by an ancient elder of your ancestry, a positive, wise ancestor. Might be one you know or someone unknown from your ancestry. And they approach you and introduce themselves to you. And as they do, just stay open to noticing anything about them without any pressure to see or receive anything in particular. Perhaps just feeling or sensing their presence. This ancient elder, this wise one from your ancestry, now takes your hand and guides you to a very sacred space in nature. And perhaps you pass a gate or a doorway into nature, where you find yourself soon standing in the middle of an ancient sacred stone circle, a powerful stone circle. As you find yourself in the middle of this incredible ancient stone circle, really taking a moment to breathe in and out as you really drink in and look around at the stones that are all around you, these ancient, ancient stones. Noticing how tall they are, the shape that they are, the texture. Notice how you feel standing in the middle. Breathing in and out really deeply. Feeling the wisdom and the steady sureness of the stones. So ancient, so solid, so subtle yet powerful, so still yet magical, so steady and grounded yet activating. Standing in the middle of this ancient stone circle, you get the knowing that these ancient stones have seen civilizations come and go. Breathing deeply, really receiving their wisdom and their perspective, their patience, their steadiness, their groundedness, their grace. Breathing deeply, opening yourself up to really receiving the wisdom, the consciousness, and the rememberings of the ancient stones. Noticing how you feel around them. What energy do they hold? What do they activate within you? Breathing deeply and allowing yourself to receive on a deep, deep level. Receiving a subtle yet powerful activation of these ancient stones. And if you feel called, you may like to bow in reverence to this ancient wisdom of these ancient stones. Perhaps even placing the palms of your hands on the stones and your third eye or forehead on the ancient stones. Really receiving the wisdom, the consciousness, the connection, the holding, the activation. And as you look up, you begin to feel and sense and perhaps even see and hear a gathering of ancient ones all around this ancient stone circle. Ancient grandmothers and grandfathers of the earth, known and unknown. Feeling their presence, feeling their wisdom passed on through the ages, through the stones. Threads of wisdom carried through the ages, through the stones. And they guide you now to approach one particular stone within the circle to receive a message from it. And as you make your way towards this stone, you sense this subtle yet powerful wisdom and energy that it holds, so steady, so unchanged, so subtle, yet potent. And you're invited once again to place the palms of your hands onto the stones, knowing that your palms are extensions of your heart chakra. And then to gently rest your third eye, your forehead, on this ancient stone. You're invited to whisper any question or request for guidance to this ancient stone now. And staying open to receiving any guidance, Any whispers, any visions, any feelings, any knowings from the ancient stones now. And staying open to what you receive, being curious without judgment. You might receive a message of some kind, or you might just receive some kind of energetic activation or transmission, or a knowing or a feeling. Receiving that now from the ancient stones, without judgment, without expectations. Receiving the perspective of the ancient stones. Receiving the steadiness of the ancient stones. Receiving the sureness of the ancient stones. Receiving the wisdom of the ancient stones. Receiving the depths of the ancient stones. Receiving the steadiness of the ancient stones. Receiving the knowing of the ancient stones. Receiving the connection of the ancient stones. And an ancient elder from your ancestry, a positive ancient elder from your ancestry, now steps forward to greet you. And they place the palms of their hands against yours and rest their third eye, their forehead against yours. And transmit to you wisdom, guidance, and grace. And you receive from them this wisdom, guidance of grace, and it travels through your ancestral line, forward and back. As you receive the wisdom, as you receive the steadiness, as you receive the support, as you receive the visions, as you receive the holding and the healing, as you receive the patience, as you reweave the ancestral wisdom thread. Feeling yourself connected to those past, present, and future, you begin to see yourself as a thread in this tapestry, a breath in the timeline of humanity, receiving the wisdom of the ancient stones, receiving the transmissions of the ancient stones, receiving the protection of the ancient stones, receiving the guidance of the ancient stones. And if there's anything that you are ready to receive regarding your ancestry or place in your ancestry, stay open to receiving that now. What is your role in your ancestry? Why did you choose to come into this body, onto this earth, into your family constellation, and into the lines of your ancestry, and into this time in history? Receiving the wisdom of the ancient stones, receiving the guidance of your ancient ancestors, receiving the holding of the ancient stones, receiving the wisdom of the ancient stones. And from this place of deep holding, we will now activate our ancient stones oracles together. So I invite you to take your oracle and hold it to your heart. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. And I ask that you repeat this with or after me. Come, come, ancient stones, come. Ancient ones, positive ancestors, you who were present long before me, and you who will continue after I've gone. I call upon you to activate this oracle to be a vehicle of healing, insight, protection, and grace. I call upon you to bless these cards and forever guide me to connect with the ancient wisdom deep within. May I attune to ancient knowledge. May I be held steady by your strength and surrender. May I stay curious and grounded with every step. May I find the courage to walk the ever-deepening way of the ancient stones. May these cards deliver clear messages and reflections to me and all who use them. May these messages and reflections be of the highest and deepest benefit for humanity and the earth. May these cards reveal what's unseen and act as a gateway for me and who I'm reading for to connect with the wisdom deep within. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And feeling, as you breathe deeply, your oracle being encoded and activated with this beautiful energy. And if it feels good, taking a moment now to take the cards out, maybe shuffle them a little bit and stay in this energy as you bring this energy into your oracle. Seeing your hands as extensions of your heart chakra, placing your hands over the oracle however you feel called, and just infusing your oracle with this energy that you have just connected with now. Thanking the ancient stones and any ancestors who have shown up for you today. And with your eyes closed, you're now met by the elder of your ancestry who showed up. They take your hand and lead you out of the sacred stone circle back into your inner temple. Breathing in and out really deeply. Thanking your inner temple, this place of rest and healing and activation. And as I count down from 5 to 1, you will travel back through the portal of your heart, back into the room, back into the here and now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Feeling the connection with the ancient stones. Feeling your connection with the ancient wisdom. Feeling your connection with the bones of the earth. Feeling gravity holding you. ready, opening your eyes and journaling about your experience.